The time is nigh, my friends and brothers. Gather round ye one another, for adventuring we shall go. We'll steal the treasure, guard the wagons, save the princess, slay the dragons. For it's these things we love and know. And when blades are dull and torches burned, only then shall we return. So welcome all to the Magical Yak Show. Hello and welcome to the Magical Yak Show. This is a Saturday edition. Laid-back Saturday edition, we're going to call it. Just doing some work in Minecraft. Nothing special, just kind of soldiering along on some of our projects. We are going to be working in the mine a little bit. We're going to be working on the lair a little bit. So yeah, we got a lot to look forward to. I went back and watched some of my the beginnings of some of my shows. I noticed I always start the same way. Unintentionally, by the way. I always start the same way unintentionally, which is, hello and welcome, and I am so excited, and we've got a lot to do today. But guess what? I'm excited, and we've got a lot to do today. So there's nothing wrong with that intro, I guess. Anyway, I don't know about you guys. I had a fun Friday night last night. Went and played Magic for Friday Night Magic. And I played a very fun deck. I didn't play anything too serious. And it got the... I was playing Enter the Infinite, if any of you guys know that card. And was playing a Psychic Spiral Enter the Infinite deck, and it was a blast. Didn't win a whole lot of games, but definitely fun. And let's see, today, this is Saturday, like I said, and I am excited for the Final Four basketball games that are on tonight. So I'm going to be streaming probably up till about when they start, which is about an hour and 20, hour and 15, or hour and 30 minutes, something like that. So it won't be a super long stream, but we'll get a little bit of work in, and we'll see how it goes. Let us, like we always do, let us start this puppy out by going to our checklist. I'll put up some goals for the day. Doubt we'll get through them all, but we'll try. Let's pop on over to Minecraft here. All right, our checklist is on our. Here's our old checklist. We didn't quite get through these at the end of the last show, but I've got a lot done actually off stream. Some done off stream, and so I'll show you guys that whenever we get in game today. Okay, today I got a full 6 checklist here, a full 6 item checklist. So I'll go ahead and spell these out here for the stream. We are going to build new temp. Why has it stopped typing? New temporary wheat/garden at Lair. Basically just the final part of transferring over. I'm not transferring the old gardens, I'm just building a new one. And so we got to build that at the lair. That's going to be probably the first thing we do. I've got the space dug out for it, but I don't have anything actually put in there yet. We might do a little fishing today. We're still fishing for saddle. Fish for saddle. There's only 2 ways you can get a saddle in the game. You can't make it, unfortunately. You have to either fish it up, which is it's a rare drop, and so we're sporadically doing a little fishing and fishing it up, or you have to get it from a villager. And I do know where a village is, but it's pretty far away. So we're going to be heading south maybe at the end of the show, and if we run into a village there, maybe they'll have some way for us to trade something for a saddle. But anyway, we might just do a little fishing. We want a saddle so we can ride a pig. That's what I want it for. And horses, whatever. To me, the idea of riding a pig sounds hilarious, and I've never done it in Minecraft before. So yeah, let me get my chat where I can see it really quick. Chat has changed in Twitch. It's a little bit different. You have to actually they've added where you can do extra rooms or something. I'm not really 100% sure about it, but I don't know. It seems cool. It just seems a little different. So looks like everything's working good here, and hopefully the chat room's not a mystery for anybody who tries to get on who's not used to it. Let's see. Back to our checklist. Yes, back to our checklist. We also are going to be working on the lair steps. Work on lair steps / entrance. I'm not the best speller in the world, so just forgive me if I have some of these signs that are not stellar. Feed the sheep. Just going to keep our wool production going. We've got a good little bundle up there. Feed sheep. Get wool, we'll say. Get wool, especially black wool. That's what we're getting the most of right now, and I want to get more black sheeps up there giving us wool. We're going to work on the mine. We might just dig out a layer of the mine, work on the mine, work on the mine, and explore south. That might be how we end the show, is heading south. Explore to the south. That's one of the 2 directions we haven't gone yet, looking for a jungle biome. So yeah, there we go. There's our 6 things. Let's get to it. I'll kind of go through and show you what I've done off stream. I'm in the mob spawner here. Just trying to get some levels to get another enchantment going, but only at 16. I died not too long ago too, so that kind of stunk. Here is, let's close this behind us, and here is our now abandoned yak shack. We're not living out of here anymore. We're living out of the lair, but I will keep these harvests going. Might as well get the wheat while we're here. We need all the wheat we can get for our sheep and cows. We're no longer eating the wheat. We're just we're no longer making bread with the wheat and eating it. We're just feeding it to our animals at this point. Something else I want to do, I didn't put it on the checklist, but I want to get a chicken pen going to start collecting eggs. I'm not going to worry about collecting this stuff right now. Let's head on over. I'll show you the mine really quick while we're here. We'll come back to it eventually, but not much done with it, more so than there was done last time I showed you. We're digging out from above, a couple layers up, and we're digging down to the bedrock here. And so this is where we're at. Like I said, not a whole lot more done. Let's go ahead and we'll dig over and kill this spider. Head back out. It's a long process to get this big of a room dug out. Alright, I see ya. There we go. We're going to need a new diamond pick here pretty soon, but I'm trying to get a fortune enchant before I start digging up too much more diamond. But we're definitely not going to be digging up this mine without an enchanted pick of some sort, so it's such a long process, and it definitely helps it go quicker if you have the enchanted diamond pick. I'm going to cut off this overhead light in my room now that I'm on the small camera. 1 second. There we go. Uh-oh, hey, we're getting attacked. Don't you know I'm changing a light, zombie? Golly. Opportunist. Zombie's an opportunist here. He knew we were vulnerable and he came attacking. What is up with that? Okay, that's enough from the mine right now. We'll come back here. Got any food on me? I've been thinking about starting to eat rotten flesh. It poisons you? Let's just see what happens. Yeah, we got poisoned. I think it heals you faster than it poisons you. There's like an 80% chance it's going to poison you. Let's just see what it does. No, we're good. We don't need anything here. I was thinking about grabbing some lava, but I don't need it at the moment. Alright, let's head on over to the lair, show you what I got done there. I think on our last show, we ended with the dock half complete. I've completed the dock. I've been actually fishing off of it a little bit, so I'll show you how that ended up. Yeah, this rotten flesh is just no good. You can't make anything with it, and it seems to leave you like... There we go. You can eat it without getting poisoned, which is definitely good if you... Oh, never mind. What am I... Why would I think that would work? Okay, here's one thing I did. I dug a tunnel. I remember I talked about it wherever that Enderman had pulled a block out, like it was a sign we should dig a tunnel. So I made a straighter shot from our Yak Shack, Devil's Tower area here to the lair walkway, so it can just run straight across and get to it a little quicker. I'm just going to eat all this rotten flesh. There, we got one without getting poisoned. So there's our walkway to our lair. Over here's the sheep. We'll go visit them in a bit. We'll grab some wheat. Tell you what, before we look at the dock, I didn't light up the dock. I started thinking, like, I was going to put torches on it, and then it's like, I don't like putting torches on everything. You wouldn't, you know, docks and places where you go fish in real life, they don't have torches everywhere, and they're not all lit up. You fish in the daytime usually, and so I just decided not to worry about it. If it's going to get dark, I'll swing down here and sleep, and fish in the daytime like a normal dude. Okay, here's our sort of temporary lair housing. This is not permanent in any way either, but this is where we've transferred everything from the yak shack to here, pulled the enchanting table over here. I don't think that was done at the end of last stream. Made a little trash can to throw away some of this junk, like, for instance, rotten flesh. This is pretty much worthless. Throw it into a cactus. Bye-bye, rotten flesh. We don't have to have you anymore as a jack-o'-lantern. And this is the area where we're going to be making our temporary garden. We're going to be putting in some wheat. We're going to put in a row of sugar cane. We'll put the pumpkins back here, and we'll get that stuff growing here. So let's go ahead and do that right now. That's a good thing I wanted to start and make sure I get done today. Since we don't have a ton of time to stream, let's get done what we can get done. Okay, I think this is gonna be the first row of wheat. I'm gonna have this be mostly wheat since we kind of need that the most right now. And so this will all be wheat, and this will be wheat too. And then we will have and this will be wheat too. This will be water, this will be water, this will be water, and then this will be sugar cane. And then we'll make this be our pumpkins over here. Here's slimes up above. I actually like that. I don't know exactly how slimes, I think there have to be certain chunks only will spawn slimes. But definitely in this swampy area that we're at, they spawn a lot, which is good. Because we need them. It's a little annoying to listen to there, but not a big deal. Let's grab some food. And some more dirt. Alright, let's sleep. It's not night. Let's go find this. Let's go. I just kidding. I can't handle the noise. It's definitely a big deal. It's definitely a big deal. Look, he's just hopping on top of our house! Mr. Slime, what are you doing? I like slimes. It's like you get a lot of XP from them, it seems like. They're like the easiest thing in the world to kill. And you get the slime balls for sticky pistons, which are, you know, one of the cooler, to me that's one of the cooler built blocks in the game, are the sticky pistons. And so yeah, I'm a fan of the slimes. I don't like that noise they make when they're bouncing, but had some witches spawn back here not too long ago. Got a healing potion from one of them. I don't know. I've thought about lighting all this up so we don't have all these mobs spawning, but it's a pretty good source of XP, just kind of coming out once it's daytime or you know, coming out right as it gets nighttime and just getting some experience. So I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Here's our, oh yeah, let's look at our dock. So here's the dock. I went with the low version that we had a high version and a low version that we looked at, and I went with the lower to the water version. One thing I did was the wood that's in the water, I made it be the darker spruce wood that's like these trees over here, and then the wood that's out of the water for the posts I made out of oak, so it had this lighter color, so it gives it that look like it's submerged wood that's kind of gotten waterlogged, you know. I thought that was really cool. I saw Giant Waffle do something like that, and I thought it was a really good idea, so I stole it. And the fence will continue on that way. And anyway, and then these are spruce planks, and then for some of these, here's a couple boats. This is kind of what I was looking at as sort of a boat dock idea. Not a dock necessarily. I was hoping you could tie the boats up with a lead to a fence pole, but I couldn't do that. So I just sort of parked them in here, and they just sort of float. I had one boat get away from me and start breaking up some lily pads, which I didn't particularly like, but I don't know. The boats are here mostly for show. There's nowhere really to go in this little swamp area in a boat, and so they're mostly just here for show to kind of make it feel more like a dock. So as long as they'll stay here where they're at, I like these two boats. And then this is the fishing pier, if you will. For like the big end pier things, I made them look a little bigger, like the more heavy duty or something. I don't know. And then this is usually where I stand and fish whenever I'm just, doing whatever. I'll go ahead and fish a few times. I found some interesting things about casting. Casting. I'm going to fall off my dock here. The other thing I like about it being low is if you do fall in the water, you can actually like climb back up onto the dock, which is probably more realistic. You wouldn't want a fishing dock where if you fell off it, you'd not be able to get back on it. So anyway, I like the height. I like how it turned out. It's supposed to be simple and just supposed to kind of look like a dock, and I think we accomplished that. With casting, okay. Whenever I'm kind of fishing and I'm trying to watch other stuff, like especially if I'm watching Magic or something on Twitch on my other monitor, the way I cast a lot of times is I cast almost straight up and then a little bit down so that it lands like right here somewhere. And that way I can hear it, like if you listen. I don't even have to watch it. We don't have to watch it. But we will, just so you see it. You can listen. I'll try to be quiet. I'll try. So quiet. Bloosh! You can hear the splash. I missed the fish, of course, because I was listening for the splash and making noises. But anyway, you can hear the splash this way, and so I can be watching something else. Whereas if you cast like out as far as you can cast, the splash is pretty far away, and it's a lot harder to hear. I guess I could probably turn my sound effects up. But anyway, so usually whenever I fish and I'm kind of AFK fishing, if you will, I cast near to where I'm at. Man, I'm missing every fish right here. And that way I can hear it and not really have to watch it until it's time to actually collect the fish. We're going to catch something here. Tell you what, let's fish, I don't know, 5 or 6 times and see if we can catch a saddle by luck. I enjoy fishing. I like it seems to one thing that's interesting to me is how much experience certain things give you. Like those fish seem to give you a lot of experience for some reason, those green ones, even though they don't seem to be the rarest fish. I caught a clownfish today, which I didn't even realize that it was in the game. Have no idea what it's for. Puffer fish, I know are for alchemy. And then there's 2 kind of like salmon and just raw fish you can catch for eating. So, which is a good source of food. That's what I'm eating right here. My cooked. Oh, good job, Yak. I didn't mean to switch off the fishing pole. I'm like the worst example of a Minecraft fisher ever. I'm pounding my fishing rod on the dock while I'm waiting here bored. I probably should put up some like chairs, to kind of sit back and relax and fish out of. I wish they had real chairs that you somehow felt like you sat down in Minecraft. I think that's something that's missing, actually. Just the addition of a chair that you can interact with by sitting in it, kind of like a minecart or a boat. Here we go. Gotcha. Got some string. Fish a couple more times, see if we can get anything good. Tell you what, let's fish till we get 19 on the experience bar. So let's fish for this 1 experience bar. Then we'll go work on our garden. Haven't done much more on Devil's Tower. I've been a little bit busy actually. Thursday, I streamed on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday the past week. Thursday, I took the day off and really just came home from work and crashed. I don't know, man. I don't know how people like Sevidus do it. He's a graduate student, and so he's pretty much working a normal hour job. We missed it. I gotta keep my hand on here while I talk. Okay, So he's working, a good bit of hours, like, I don't know, 40 hours a week or so as a graduate student, astrophysicist, whatever. I don't know I can't even say what he does. And then he streams, like, Sevenus was streaming when I came home from Friday Night Magic last night. It was about 2 a.m. He was streaming. Oh, what did we get? Unbreaking and Lure! Yes! That's a fantastic fishing book for catching fish. Unfortunately, with Lure, it takes away your chance of getting treasure, but if we ever want to just fish for fish's sake, that's really cool. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. But let's keep going. It's funny how, like, that book, that's what I'm saying, like, that book, it gave us half of a bar of experience, whereas if we catch one of these green fish, it gives you, like, 4 bars of experience. I just don't understand the difference in the experience gain. Anyway, what I was saying about Sevidus. This guy is streaming when I come home at 2 a.m. last night. He fires up his stream. And he says, this is just a bonus stream. We'll be going for 8 hours until we hit the normal Saturday stream. And we'll continue into that for like a 16 or 17 hour total stream. That's insane. I can't even imagine trying to do that. Like, and maybe it's because he's done it for so long. That's probably, it's second nature to him, whereas it's not to me. But man, after a 2-hour stream, I'm ready to take a break. I'm exhausted. I can't even think 16-hour stream. That's insane, man. So props to Sevidus. It's funny. He's, I have certain people, like I enjoy watching Waffle stream. It's getting dark. Let's go sleep. I enjoy watching Waffle stream, but I wouldn't consider him like a streaming role model to me. I just simply enjoy his stream. But Sevidus is somebody who is almost to me like a Twitch role model. Lethal Frag is another one. Day 9 is definitely a Twitch role model of mine. So some of these guys, man, I don't know how they do it, but we're working toward hopefully being as entertaining and as I don't know what you would call it, just as prolific as them as when it comes to streaming. I was proud of myself for actually getting the gumption to do a Saturday stream. So, okay, let's put this book over here. We will enchant a Unbreaking 3. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'd rather have Unbreaking on. I don't, Unbreaking is good on Diamond Pick, but what I really need on the picks are efficiency. Also, I don't want to put that there. I want to put this here. So we got 2 books now. I'll definitely put this because of the lure. I mean, you got to put that on a fishing rod, right? Let's just go ahead and do it. Fishing rod is. I tried to organize this a little bit. I'll go over this. This is like my kind of stuff plucked from the garden kind of stuff. This is cobblestone. This is dirt. This is wood stuff. So like whatever wood related stuff. This is stone related stuff. This is flowers and tree saplings, mushrooms, that kind of stuff. Here we got kind of random drop stuff and fishing stuff. There's Mr. Clownfish. Hello, Clownfish. We're going to have to look up what he does. Here are random world things, redstone, wool, just sort of some of the random blocks and stuff you pick up. And this is kind of the better stuff and the enchanting stuff. So that's kind of how I organized it for now. And let's see, we can pop these in here. I got these from just while we were killing the mobs, or while I was killing the mobs earlier in the mob spawner. They just came off of a zombie or something. And what was I doing? Oh, let's make a fishing pole really quick. Fishing pole is sticks, and string, which I think I have. Yeah. So fishing pole like this, and string like that. Yep. And then let's enchant this bad boy. Okay, I've never actually used a book to enchant, so hopefully I can figure out how this works. We want this one. Do you have to... I guess you don't do it in here, do you? Maybe... You just like touch it onto it? enchant with the book. Oh no, how embarrassing. Okay, maybe you put the... Okay, here's a guess. Here's a guess. Maybe you do this? No. Okay, let's... I'll tell you what. I'm not going to sit here forever and not understand it. Let's look on the wiki really quick. Enchanted book. Enchanted book. There we go. There's something in this wiki page that bothers me, by the way. Books are less enchantable than other materials, which reduces the probability of receiving some high-level enchants. Next line. They are one of the easiest ways to get high-level enchants. What? I don't understand. I don't understand how those two sentences can be back-to-back. But anyway. Usage. To use an enchanted book. Oh, an anvil. I don't have an anvil. Blocks of iron? Are you kidding me? 3 blocks of iron and 4 iron ingots. I don't think we can make an anvil right now. Okay, back to game. What's our iron look like? 10. That's not going to cut it. I got some in these. Oh, there's a little bit we can cook up. There's some food. Pop this in here. Some smooth stone. Put that in there. We've got, so as far as our iron goes, we have 15, 25. I think a block of iron is 9, so that would be 27. So we can't even make the 3 blocks of iron. I guess we need an anvil, though. That's something we need to make, so we'll start cracking out the iron to get an anvil. Let me make sure this is how you make a block. Yeah. There's a block of iron. Takes 9 ingots, but we'll get there. I'll put this stuff up for now then, and we'll enchant this fishing pole with this book once we get our anvil made. Put this stuff up. Okay, let's keep on working on this garden transfer over here, or recreation. This is going to be where the pumpkins go. I'm just going to probably do 4 pumpkins. I haven't really been using them much. Even though I do like the jack-o'-lanterns. Apparently they actually are a little bit brighter than torches, and they're placed as a block, so they don't, you know, sometimes torches are annoying because they're easy to break and stuff, so we might start using more jack-o'-lanterns in the stuff that we do. Okay, let's grab... We need our buckets. We need some water. I still haven't made the clock either. Somebody told me how to make a clock last stream, and I forgot to listen to them and didn't do it at the time, and I should have. Let's look up that really quick, because I think I'd like one for since I'm down here, so I know when to sleep. Clock. 4 gold ingots and a redstone. Okay. I'm looking at this animation right here. Dawn. Okay, so if it's dark, it's night. If it's blue and yellow, it's day. That's pretty simple. I'm going to type in this chat, make sure it's actually working. Hi there. Okay, it is. So let's grab this and this. Let's make our clock. All right. So that's saying it's just about noon right now. I wonder if the clock works. Oh, it does. Good. I wonder if you can frame a clock. I don't know. I'm not gonna keep it with me. I'm just gonna have it where I can look at it when I need to. Okay, let's go. We're getting water. Our door's still working great, by the way. Might as well shut it. I'm bad about not shutting it. Let's grab some water here. I don't really want to destroy the water around here, though. Will this fix itself? I guess so. Okay. Never mind. There we go. That's plenty of water. I was thinking it was like, I've been dealing, you know, lava is on my mind, so lava doesn't fix itself like that. Working on digging some of that out a little bit later. Okay, so let's get some water placed there, 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 there. Every time you have 2 blocks of water like this, it makes an infinite block right here. So that's, there we go. There and there. It'd be nice if water worked like this in the real world. You'd have a lot less problems with people growing crops and water shortages and all that stuff. You could just simply place 2 blocks of water and make infinite water. But unfortunately, it's not like that. Okay, let's plant some wheat seeds. Oh, ha ha ha. I mean, let's till the land. It's like that, yeah. To plant the seeds, you gotta have tilled land. Or fertile soil. Don't really want to be having to jump onto my crops. Why don't we make the end not a crop? Why don't we make the end a walkway? I think that'd be better. Let's do that. Don't know what that noise was. So yeah, let's make the ends a walkway around, so we don't have to be jumping on our dirt and crops and everything. A little bit less wheat, but a little bit more functional. I don't know, maybe. Alright, so that'll work as a walkway around there. And then, let's keep doing this. As you can see, I put the torches in the rows with the water so that when we're going through and hitting and breaking all these crops, we're not like hitting up into the area of torches, hopefully. Let's grab some more seeds. There we go. There's our wheat. Oh wait, we don't do this one. We want to do sugarcane on that last row. So let's put these seeds up. Grab some sugarcane. Now, of course, I can't plant the sugarcane on on fertile soil. It has to be planted on non-fertile soil. Break. One more. There we go. I feel like a kid jumping in the farmer's crops or something. All right, and then let's do our pumpkins. I think I have a pumpkin seed here somewhere. Yeah, let's use this pumpkin seed. We'll just start with one pumpkin seed. Actually, there's no reason to do that. Let's break a pumpkin. I'm not sure if it gives you 4. Okay. Well, that's plenty. And then we're going to place our pumpkins. Let's see. Let's see if we can... I wonder if we do them like... I'm thinking. 1 second. If I place it here, it's going to want to grow here. Or there, or there. Why don't we just... Let's try this. Does this have to be... Can't remember how far it can be from water. Let's grab some more. I hear something up there. We'll go investigate here in a second. That ground unfertiles itself. Or maybe I stepped on it. Let's see. Let's grab the bone meal. See if we can make it grow. It's a good enough start. We'll see if we get pumpkins doing what we want them to or not when we come back and check. Okay, I think this gets us going for what we need. This should all be growing correctly and have enough light and everything. So we'll check back on this here in a little bit. Let's go. Let's put up some of this stuff. I hear a slime. Let's take some wheat with us for the sheep. For the time being, we'll just put these buckets of water in here. Probably should actually get some buckets of lava. I wish you could make infinite lava like you could infinite water. That make fueling the furnaces a lot easier. Oh well. Put our smooth stone in there. What else we got on us? Fish. All right, let's go see what we got going on up here. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's check our clock. It's nighttime. Let's sleep. I should have the clock. I wish I could frame the clock like right here by the bed. Let's see. Let's check really quick. See if you can frame a clock. There's the clock. Telling time. A clock can be placed in an item frame and will continue to show the correct time, making a wall clock. That is awesome. That's what I was hoping. So we need a piece of leather and sticks. I know we can go get the leather right now and feed the sheep. So that sounds like a good plan. Let's do it. Yeah, let's go do that. So if I had it right there above the bed, I could just tell right before I head out if I need to sleep or not. Oh my goodness, hello there, sir. You stepping on my flower, slime? Why you stepping on my flower, slime? He's wanting to come in. So what we were doing down there. My sort of routine is, for whatever reason, I just kind of hop up on top of the hill. I look around and see if we got any slimes or witches or anything that are back here that need killing. Don't see any right now. Like I said, I had a boat that sort of broke up my lily pad walkway. It seemed to do it when I was offline. I guess that's impossible because I don't think the boat would do anything when I was offline. But that's when it seemed to happen, because I seem to have very clearly parked the boat, gone offline, and come back and had broken lily pads. So I don't know if that's even possible, but... Alright, we're going to feed some sheep. Hello, sheep! We're going to hopefully have our shears. Oh yeah, we got our shears. Let's shear all these guys first. Hello, sheep! Bet you guys have missed me in your spacious living quarters over here. Alright, those guys look good. Let's come shear you guys. We're going to feed the black sheep first, then we'll feed a couple white sheep, and then we'll feed some cows. Alright. Come on, come on. Sheer determination here. Sheer determination. And... actually, the cows... it's probably because they have a bigger pen, but they're looking a little thin over there. So let's go ahead and feed some cows. That's good. And then let's feed these sheep. Okay, feed all these guys. And we'll give you guys a little bit over there too. There's all the food we brought. All the wheat we brought anyway. We'll let everybody do their thing. Pick up the... you get experience points whenever the animals make babies. So it's a good way to get experience as well. Hop over here. I need a hopping stump out of the cow pen too. And unfortunately, one of you cows, let's find one of you cows that looks angry. Look at this angry mug. Alright, you can't go mean mugging me, cow. You're gonna get chopped. We didn't get a piece of leather, so we gotta chop another one. There we go, there's some leather. Okay, and that's all the wheat we got. Yeah, we need to feed our cows a few more times when we come over here again. So we'll do that. I think I'm just gonna place a block here. We'll just place a block right there. That'll get us over to here. Yeah. All right. We can work with that. Okay. That'll work. We'll shear this guy on our way out. Oh, hello there. Ooh, the noise. Whenever you leave that sheep and cow area, the noise is always funny. Okay. So we got our piece of leather. We got our sheep fed. Let's go make our item frame for our clock. And put our clock above our bed there so we can tell when we're coming outside if we need to sleep or not. Whoops. Alrighty, home sweet home. Sticks. This is actually the first item frame I've ever made in Minecraft here. Item frame. And then clock. And then kind of like the book, I think you just put this here. What would be the most useful? What if I can put it right here? And then our clock. Oh yeah, look at that. Daytime, perfect. Okay, fantastic. That was an I had no idea I'd be making a clock today. How are our pumpkins doing? Any luck so far? No, they're still just hanging out. That's fine. I wonder if the lighting is okay here for these middle crops. Seems a little weak to me. Wonder if jack-o'-lanterns make light downward. Let's try. Let's try putting one in there. Let's go here to the middle. Let's try like right here. Do jack-o'-lanterns make light down too? Oh, you gotta place them on top of a block. But then you can knock the block out. So like this. Okay. Is that making light downward too? What if I do this? Or is it just a pumpkin butt staring down at my crops? It seems more lit up. Am I crazy? Let's do that. That has to be more lit up. There's a pumpkin. I'm curious if these back ones. See, this guy, I don't think this guy is gonna work because this piece of land. I would assume both of these are not gonna work. This piece of land is too far from the water to keep making fertile soil. So if they don't ever grow pumpkins, we'll just kind of brick them over and not worry about it. Okay. Let's go. What's next? What's next on the agenda? Let's pop out to the checklist really quick. Temporary garden done. Whoops! Didn't mean to knock you out there. Block. Fish. We need to fish a little bit more. Feed the sheep. Get wool. I'll leave that because I want to do it again. Work on the Lair steps. Work on the mine. Explore to the south. Got about 45 more minutes, so let's work on the Lair steps a little bit since we're right here, and then we'll go work on the mine a little bit. So for the lair steps, which is what's going on right over here, I've got to figure out how far I want to actually come down. This is ground level right here. Like you can see, this is ground level. So I definitely want to get, because what we're going down to is like the main entry room for the lair. And so I definitely want to get down to where I can have a nice high ceiling and not be anywhere close, or not be, super close to ground level, because I don't want, water from the swamp above and that kind of stuff really easily dripping through. So I think I need to go down about another 5 blocks here with these stairs. So about another 5 stairs here. And then that should be about the right amount, I think. So let's just keep on digging these stairs down. I don't really have a plan yet for exactly how I'm going to do the lair or do the rooms. It's just sort of what comes to mind, as I do it. So we're just kind of going by the seat of our pants as far as the design of the room and all that kind of stuff goes, at least at first. And as we kind of work on it, something will sort of form as far as what I want. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do maybe one more. This should get us down far enough to where if we're standing here, and let's say I want ceilings that are about 5 up, that would put the ceiling about right here. That'd be pretty good. Okay, and then we also need wood stairs, stone brick stairs, stone brick, just to continue this. Wood stairs, stone stairs, and stone brick. Stone brick. Take some more stone. Wood stairs. I think I've been making all this out of spruce, which I'm actually out of right now. So I might have to go get some more spruce wood here in a minute. Alright, I don't know exactly how much I need to dig out here. Let's put some stairs in. Stair, stair, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Stair, stair. And then we'll probably come forward a few blocks on that level, Okay, good, good, good. And our stone stairs go here. Stone brick stairs, I should say. Let's make some more of those. Stone brick. Let's make some more stone brick first. And then stone brick stairs. That should be plenty. I don't need these buckets right now. Put the wool in there. Steak sounds good right now. I don't know about you guys, but my plan is, since they kind of celebrate the Final Four games, I'm going to be getting a pizza tonight. Going to be doing the wings, just kind of having a little party here at the house, watching UK is my favorite basketball team. I grew up in Lexington, Kentucky, and so I'm pretty excited about having them in the Final Four and getting to watch their games tonight. So I'm kind of having a little mini party here. Probably will play Minecraft maybe while the game's on, just sort of like fish in the background like I was talking about, or maybe even just work on the mine, digging it out kind of brainlessly during commercials and stuff. Saw that the clock was saying it was nighttime. Figured I might as well do a little sleeping. Sorry, I'm munching on some chips. Not a big fan of people who eat on stream, so I try not to do it, but I said the word steak and my mouth started salivating, so I had to eat something. Okay, continue this down. Then here we're just doing blocks to the side. And like my patterns like this, I don't really ever plan these out. I just sort of do what comes naturally for the space. Try to make it look good, you know, and go with whatever happens. That's, you know, that's kind of part of the fun of Minecraft, really. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing here. It looks like I'm going to do, like, as it goes down, every other one, maybe. Or maybe try to keep this 3-block space. We'll see. So do I have smooth stone left in here? No, let's go grab another thing of smooth stone. It's a little hard to get into this doorway. I wonder if I have a... That should be easy enough to get into. I'm also pulling for Florida to win. I'm in general, if SEC schools can do well, I pull for them. As long as Florida is not playing UK, then I'll pull for Florida to win. If they are playing UK, then obviously I want Florida to lose. But I like for the SEC to do well if it's not my team that's getting beat or whatever. Okay. So for now, that'll just sort of be our little entryway into our temporary housing. What was the next thing I was doing? I had something on my mind that I was going to do here. Oh, I needed more smooth stone, was that right? Yeah, smooth stone to do that top part. Okay. So I think we can just continue this on down like this. Nope. Man, I finally made a diamond shovel too, by the way. Okay, and then hey, what's up, brown man? You need 2 layers of... Second, my chat's covered up by my windows there. 2 layers of bookshelves for the enchanting thingy? No, you don't actually have to have 2 layers, brown man. You can do it with 1 layer as long as you surround it. So, like for this right here, it just has to be 15 total, so it gets maximum potential. So as you can see, like, let's just put in a shovel. I get the level 30 enchants with this bookshelf arrangement. So we got it maxed out here, as long as you have the little 15 around it and one space right here. Yeah, absolutely. I can. Brown man wants to see the swamp dock. He was watching a show or two ago whenever we started it. So we'll check it out over here. Here's our dock, our finalized dock. You can see like the little water. I hear a slime. I hear a dirty, rotten slime somewhere. Where is he? My goodness. Oh, he's messing with our boat. The slime's messing with our boat. Come here, slime. What's the slime doing? He's trying to hop in for a boat ride. Okay. Anyway, here's our dock. We've been fishing off of it. Speaking of fishing, since we're here, might as well just take the opportunity and do a little fishing. I put a chest here, just putting fish in boats and fishing poles and stuff like that. Here, a crafting table in case we need it. Here's a couple boats just parked, hanging out. You know, if we ever... I don't really ever plan to use them. They're just sort of for decoration for the dock. You can see I used the darker wood underneath here to show that it was like wet, kind of in the water, and then the lighter wood on top. And yeah, so this is our dock. Simple, but it looks like a dock to me. Let's do a few fishes here. I'm gonna use this time to snack. Here we go. Yes, Brown Man, you probably missed it a few minutes ago. I got I fished up a really good fishing enchanting book, but we don't have an anvil made yet, so I can't use my enchanting books. I didn't realize you needed an anvil to use the enchanting books. So we are getting iron for our anvil right now. Or, not right now, but we're in the process of doing that. What was that? Tripwire hook. That's the first one of those I've encountered too. I'm eating. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Tostitos fajita scoops. They're good. I think I just missed my fish. Learned earlier, if you do miss a fish, you don't really have to recast or anything. You can just let it sit there, and another fish will come swimming by pretty soon. There we go. Don't know why. Every once in a while, my webcam tabs me out of the game like that. We'll fish one or two more times. One more scoop. Put them where I can't reach them, so I stop eating them. I don't know how you guys do it, but I like to fish so that the bobber lands near me. I don't know, just easier to see. Definitely easier to hear, like I was saying earlier. Alright, this is our last fishing thing. We got stuff to do. Come on, fish. There we go. Hey, bottle. Okay, let's head back. Kind of continue this down here. All right. So here's the question. Do I want these, like, I like how this thing looks, like as it starts to go down, kind of have this little bridging thing here. But do I want this every one? Every other one, or every 3? I'm kind of thinking every 3 to keep with this. Maybe on the ones where it doesn't have the piece of wood, I can make it upside down stairs. You can't do smooth stairs though, so I don't know if I like that or not. Let's just see. let's see what it looks like if I skip this one. So 1, 2, 3, and it would be this one that we're going to put wood in front of. Is this coming down at a steeper angle than our stairs? I don't think so. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. No, it's just 2. What am I talking about? There's 2 every third one. So 1, 2, and then right here. So let's get out all our wood stairs here. And what do we do? Like this. And then like this. No. What's up, Magical Mame? Nothing. No exciting deaths. We've just sort of been doing our standard daily work. We fed the sheep. We petted the cows. And by petted, I mean hit them with a sword. We let's see. We took a look at the mine. We just sort of did a little recap. This is sort of, we built this. I guess that's sort of the main thing. Our temporary farm inside the temporary lair housing. We've got, hey, it did grow a pumpkin back there. Interesting. Interesting. Well, good. I didn't think it would, but it did. Let's chop them down and see if it grows another one. So we've got everything from the Yak Shack now we have transferred over here or replanted over here. This is our enchanting area, you know. And we built a clock. This is our clock that tells you if it's daytime or nighttime. So like right now, it's probably sunset and going into nighttime. You see this black part spinning around. So if we sleep, let's go ahead and sleep. I wanted a clock so that we could sleep before we headed out if it was going to be nighttime. And so now, if you look at the clock, there you go. Nighttime's going away, and the blue and the sun and daylight is spinning up. So it's an actual little working clock. Let's go look outside. We just showed Brown Man the pier. Hello, spider, lurking above my lair. Spiders do that to me in real life all the time, so it doesn't surprise me that they ambush me here in the game either by hovering above my dwelling place. There's our pier, or our dock. We just showed Brown Man. We just did some fishing. And anyway, let's keep working on these stairs for a couple more minutes. And we'll go work on the mine for a couple minutes. And then we'll head south. We need wood half slabs. Oh yeah, I think I might be to the point here where I'm out of wood. I need to chop some down. In which case, we'll move on to our next little project. Wood, wood, wood. Oh, no, never mind. I got a few. We need these two. Okay. And why is my inventory? I should be dumping some of this stuff off, but I'm a hoarder right now, hoarding everything. Okay, we half slab across like this. And then we need to break this. Of course, this one's running into here, so we'll only go so far down. We'll only go to there for right now with this. Actually, there's no reason not to. That looks right. Yeah, okay, that looks fine. I'd like to go ahead and put that wood post in. Cuts off a little bit of our entryway, but yeah, the clock's kind of neat. It's the first clock that I've ever made, so wasn't exactly sure how it would work, but does the job. Okay, so we're keeping this 2 spacing here. I don't know about this. This part right here looks clunky to me. Just trying something here. I think that looks better. It just sort of breaks up that big clunky part. I don't know how much sense it makes, but that's not what I wanted to do. I want to put a stair there. What if I did that for all of them, and then it actually had the wood come down on every other two? I think I like that. Let's try that. Yeah, that kind of ties it together. Kind of feels like it's, I don't know, a little better supported, if like a support beam or something maybe. Like that. That right there? Yeah. Kind of gives it a neat look going down the stairs. Let's chop out some more here. What I'm going to do is have this come forward about, I don't know, 5 or so, and then we'll do a 5 thick arch. I'm going to do all the doorways of the lair are going to be 5 thick. That's one thing I've decided. That leaves room like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 5 thick doorway. That leaves room to do some neat stuff with the doorways, both functionally, like with redstone and wiring like this, and design-wise to be able to kind of have make them look neat. So all the doorways we do are going to be 5 thick. Okay. Just clear out this last little bit. I was going to go ahead and knock out all this dirt while I got the shovel out. I'll clear all this dirt, then we'll go dump some stuff off in our inventory, and then go do a layer on the mine. Then honestly, it might be 5:15. I'm gonna probably log off and watch the Florida basketball game. Just wanted to do a little Saturday stream. Try to get myself used to streaming on Saturday and get a little bit of work done, which we've already gotten a good bit done. Okay, is that all the dirt? Let's pop a torch down here so we can see what we're doing. Torch? I don't have a torch on me? Oh, there we go. Alright. Oops, I think I need to leave that there. I hate breaking. One thing I can't stand is when I break smooth stone that I actually mean to be smooth stone, because it's one of the few blocks that turns into something else when you break it, and so smooth stone turns into cobblestone, and you have to re-smelt it to get it back to smooth stone. So that's a little bit annoying. All right. I think this is enough right here on the stairs. You guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Might work on this a little bit more myself later, but basically we're just going to get this kind of hauled out. We're going to go about 5 forward, just as like a little walkway at the end of the stairs. Then it's going to hit our first main doorway here for the lair. So yeah, this is looking good. I'm liking this hallway. Looks kind of neat. I might need to find a way. I don't know. I kind of like the torches on the floor. If that's enough light, I think I might just have it lit like that and not worry about lighting the tops or anything like that. It's looking good. Okay, let's go work in the mine. Maybe use up this pick and see how much we can get done. Ah, splash. I was leaning to the right like I was driving a race car or something. Got all my mouse pads sliding off the table. Ugh. I don't even have a real mouse pad right now. This mouse I have is funny. I really like it. It's the Rat 7 mouse. Rat Cyborg 7. I don't know what it's called. But it's like this really crazy looking... here, I'll put it on camera. Can you see? Yes. It's this crazy looking mouse, which I like because it has a lot of customizable things to it. But it's weird because for whatever reason the laser doesn't work on a lot of dark mouse pads, and so I have to. It works perfectly well on the desk itself with no mouse pad, which is not particularly what I want to be doing, especially because of the noise. Because my microphone also sits on my desk, so I don't like having the mouse hitting the desk like the hard desk, because it makes a much louder clicking noise. And then it won't work on a dark mouse pad either. So I have like this $3 thing of foam that I bought from the craft department of Walmart, and I'm using that as my mouse pad right now. But it seems to be working pretty good, so I'm not going to worry about it. To the mine, to the mine, to the mine. Ah. All right, let's just go work on using up this pick. This enchanted diamond pick has done good work for us. Ah! Slime scared me. Why is that dug out like that? I don't remember doing this, but I assume it must have been a hallway or something I had dug earlier. Let's take care of this slime too. Okay, let's just keep going around. When this pick breaks, we're going to have to... do I have another diamond pick? I think I have another diamond pick enchanted with efficiency, which means it chops a little bit faster. So I'll use that up next. But that one doesn't have unbreaking, so like this pick has efficiency 2, unbreaking 2. I think my next diamond pick... I forgot to dump off my... forgot to dump off my inventory. I got some chests over here. I'll do that really quick. Okay, Magical Mame, have a good night. Go, cats. Let's just spam it all in here. For now. I'll grab back what I need as I get done. That'll be fun. I know there's more lava in here that we haven't hit yet, digging down, because that's why I decided to dig like this to begin with. Alright. We were going this way, weren't we? I hear a zombie, but I don't see a zombie. Place this torch back down. I'm to the point now where I'm trying to place torches back down as I break them. I've pretty much got the lighting in here how I want it as far as working light. Something I did forget though, I still need to go through and put torches on the inner parts of these. Usually when I break the shovel out, I get everything around, at least on the layer that I'm working on. What I was saying about the lighting, so that it's like, you know, there's a few mobs that spawn down here, but it's not overrun with them. And that's how I prefer it. We'll finish this little loop around. I think I have torches on this second row everywhere. Let's look really quick. Let's look first and second. I think I have torches on the first and second row on both. First and second looking good here. Diamond block, that'll be our marker. First and second row looking good here. First and second row looking good here. Yeah, it looks like I do. And then first and second row looking good here. Okay. So I'll cut into this third row, and I'll leave that. It's easier for me to reach the torches if this block's here than if I'm down one. So I'll cut into that third row, and then we'll put all the torches up that we have. Just digging out the mine. I'll talk a little bit, since I pretty much have to talk about something. I can't just sit here and be quiet while I do this. I'm going to, and I apologize for anybody who doesn't know Magic the Gathering or who doesn't want to hear something about it, but I've got to tell you guys about the deck that I played yesterday for Friday Night Magic. And sort of, let me just explain my mentality about Friday Night Magic, because I was talking to my dad earlier, who actually plays Magic, or used to with me, which is really cool, because we played a lot during high school. But when I was in high school, not when he was in high school, obviously. And anyway, he couldn't understand why I would decide to play a deck like I did last night that wasn't very good. Like, he's like, why would you go to a tournament and play a deck that wasn't good? You know, because that's how I described it to him, is I played something that was fun but not good. And so my mentality, especially for Friday Night Magic, like, I've been a pretty serious Magic player at different points in my Magic playing career. To the, you know, like, I got second at a pretty big PTQ one time that was for Pro Tour St. Louis. I got second with and I was gonna say split with a guy, but we ended up not splitting. We actually battled it out, and he beat me. But, you know, that's a pretty good. That was about 250 person tournament. You know, and I've been playing a long time, so just in general, I don't get nervous at the table or anything like that when I'm playing. And I've seen a lot of decks and a lot of Magic, and, you know, in my history, so I don't get surprised by too much stuff going on. And I also keep up with it, which is a big part of Magic, is keeping up with what's current and, you know, what the popular decks are and everything. Anyway, all this is to say that if I'm going to a big tournament that has a $50 entry fee, or that has, you know, it's like a big reward, like a $10,000 first prize or something like that, I'm going to be playing a serious deck, probably not made by me, not designed by me, probably designed by some professional Magic player who plays all the time, who, you know, who I kind of play like, or who I like their deck designs, like somebody like Sam Black, or, you know, I'll be playing a deck by somebody who knows more about Magic than I do, which there's plenty of Magic pros out there that are like that. And so, you know, if it's anything serious, then yeah, I'll be playing a pretty competitive deck. I'm going to stop after this row, so I still can reach that. But on Friday nights, and I'll play for a competitive deck on Friday nights sometime, but every once in a while, you know, it's not about beating the poor kid who's just started playing, because a lot of times on Friday Night Magics at your local game store, you're playing somebody who's new to the game. They don't have all the, you know, they're maybe a teenager without a job, or, you know, just somebody who has living expenses and everything, and they can't spend the money they want to spend on the game. And so, you know, you're playing people who are playing suboptimal decks and suboptimal cards, and they're also new to the rules, and they're kind of learning how to play and everything. And it's not always fun to play a deck and crush people like that, even if you can, right? And so what I like to do on Friday nights is, about at least half the time, I like to build crazy decks. That's my time. It's only a $5 entry fee. It's pretty easy. If you win like 2 games, you usually get like a pack back out of that. And so what I like to do at least half the time is to build fun decks and build things that are crazy that people haven't seen before. Like, if they follow the Magic scene, you know, you see all the popular decks. People write articles about them, Star City Games and Channel Fireball and TCG Player and all these places, Gathering Magic. You know, there's probably 30 new Magic articles that come out each day about what the metagame's like and what the popular decks are. And so, you know, people have seen, you know, anything that's remotely good, people have seen. So what I like doing is playing stuff that's not remotely good, but that still has a power level that can win every once in a while. So, all this is getting to what I played last night, which was the card Psychic Spiral. I've always been interested in. It's a card that makes somebody mill cards. Oh no! Our pick broke. It was a good pick, but it broke. Anyway, Psychic Spiral is a card that makes people mill cards equal to the number of cards that are in your graveyard. And then you reshuffle your graveyard into your deck. So it's a bizarre card. It's pretty useless, really. Let's put some more torches here. I was looking for this doorway and couldn't find it. It's pretty useless, really. However, when you combine it with the card Enter the Infinite, which is a card that lets you... It costs 12 mana, which is unreasonable by any standard. It's a card that lets you draw your entire deck, okay? So if you somehow can cast this 12 mana card, you draw your entire deck. Well, and then you have no maximum hand size for a turn, and you put one card back, and so then you take your next turn, you draw your last card in your deck. You're holding 50 cards, which is not supposed to happen in Magic. And anyway, so then you put. So then at the end of the turn, you put your entire deck. Now you have to discard down to 7 cards after the second turn. You discard down to 7 cards, so now your entire deck is into your graveyard. And then during their upkeep, which is a step in Magic, you cast Psychic Spiral. It makes them mill all the cards that are in your graveyard. They have to put that many from their deck into their graveyard, which usually mills them out. And then they lose when they try to draw their card, and then there's nothing there left. So it's a crazy deck. It's not how you normally play Magic or win or anything. But it was extremely fun. I actually won my very first match with it. I won, and the guy had no idea what was going on. That was the only match I won. I won my first match. I lost my next 2, and then I drew with not intentionally, but we ran out of time. Me and the last guy that I played, we were 1-1. I actually won another game, and then we were 1-1, and I lost, or we drew because time ran out. And what's funny about that game is I actually had it won. If we had just had 3 more minutes, I actually had the third game won. So I would have been 2-2 with the Psychic Spiral Enter the Infinite deck, which to me, that feels better on a Friday night than going 4-0 with some dominating deck that I didn't create that has won 2 Pro Tours or something over the last few months. So I like to mix it up. I can't go 4 straight months losing all the time. So I will switch to a deck and play it well and everything. But it is fun every once in a while to just play a deck that's fun. So that was my Friday night last night. I'm not gonna. Oh, let's see. I need to go grab that other pick. Let's also feed the. I wonder how much wheat I can get. Nah, let's go do it over here. I'm gonna go get some wheat. Let's go feed and shear the sheep and cows. Well, you can't shear the cows, but feed them. Grab my other pick, and then we'll probably wrap up this stream. Definitely faster now getting over here since I dug that tunnel. Eventually plan to have rail cars connecting everything, but that's a ways down the line with all the projects we got. Left my door open. I'm going to get a visitor sometime doing this, leaving that door open, but hopefully not soon. I needed, let's see what we had here. The new pick, the Efficiency 2 pick. Wait a second. What is this guy doing back here? It unbroke? I'm going to have to go back and watch what happened. When did this thing come back? It broke. I guess maybe the unbreaking made it where it didn't actually break? So confused. I don't know. The pick, and then I have my shears in the other thing. We're going to need new shears here eventually anyway. Let's go ahead and make... How do you make shears? I just got to look. It's faster for me to just look. I know it's pitiful. I can't remember anything. Shear. How to make 2 iron bars. Okay. 2 iron bars. Did I have more iron here somewhere? There we go. 2 iron bars for our shears. Let's grab some hay. Grab the rest of this wheat, hay, wheat, same thing, I guess. And let's go feed the cows. It's daytime, we're good. I like that clock, that's gonna be useful. Let's get our, what am I doing? There we go. Go enjoy the sweet serenading sounds of our sheep and cows here in their spacious, comfortable pen that they enjoy living in. I'm gonna, hang on. Let's hide behind the tree and eat the steak so the cow doesn't see us. Can we, oh, we're full. Okay, there we go. Hello, sheep. Look at this gray sheep. We had a sheep jump the fence somehow. Or mate through the fence would be even more impressive, but whatever. We'll see what comes of it. I wonder what happens when a gray sheep mates with the white sheep. I wonder how much experience do we get experience from shearing them? I don't think so. Probably not. That'd be too easy. You could just make 1 billion of them. Alright, thank you for your wool. Let's shear these guys. Shearing the sheep, shearing the sheep. It's so crowded. It's so crowded in here. I can't even shear the sheep, it's so crowded. There we go. Okay, I think that's all of them. This gray guy's just growing wool like a chia pet over here. Alright. These guys. Alright. Alright, let's feed the sheep. Feed the sheep. Not enough sheep here. Clearly, there's not enough sheep in our pen. Yep, feed these. Mostly want to feed these black sheep. Get more there. And let's toss a little of the cows away. They look hungry over here. There we go. We're out of wheat. Let some breeding happen. Look at this sheep moonwalking off into space. Go collect any experience that popped up over here. And any in the cow area. Alright. This gray sheep produces wool like a madman over here. What am I doing? There we go. Alright. Let's head back over to the mine. Getting close to 30 experience. I need to save up and... Boy, it's always so quiet after we leave the sheep pen, isn't it? Need to save up and get another book enchanted. We'll take a look at our mob spawner real quick. We started at the mob spawner, we'll end it at the mob spawner. Oh, there we go. Anything? Anybody in here? I see string. It must have had a spider fall. I went ahead and bricked this in. I figured it'd just be easier if I can't reach something. I used to have these holes over here to try to run around and grab it, but now I figure it's easier just to like do this and have it push the stuff to me, and then I don't care if I lose 4 dirt, you know, or whatever. So then just have the dirt be there like that. Figure that's easier. Also put this half block here. I don't think spiders can get through a half block like this. And so that as long as spiders can't, if I can like stand here at AFK and spiders can't get me, then I'm pretty happy with that. But did I hit my button? What is going on? I'm hitting my button. Oh, did I hit numlock? There we go. I unnumlocked myself and my keypad wasn't working. We are out of time, and we're out of time because let me exit here. Because I want to go watch the basketball games. I'm pretty excited to have 2 SEC teams in the Final Four. And so anyway, thank you for watching the Saturday stream. I'm going to try to do I don't want to say it, I'm going to do a Sunday stream for sure, but I'm going to try to do another little short stream tomorrow as well. And just get some more done, keep working on the same stuff. Maybe we'll do more exploring tomorrow than building, and be looking to the south some. So let's see, I didn't go back out to the checklist, but we pretty much got everything done except for going to the south, and there just wasn't time for that today. So, I hate to say it, but the time is nigh, my good companions. We have reached this journey's end. Rest then now, you weary warriors, for soul and body both must mend. But drop not thy guard more than an eve, for tomorrow's light brings quest anew. And though courage is a fading virtue, it's one we know we must pursue. Soon, they'll call us back to action. They'll light the fires and ring the bell. But until that fateful hour rises, I bid thee all farewell. Farewell.